On June 18th, my sister and I are going the distance and riding our bikes 140 kilometers in one day in support of the Canadian Mental Health Association. CMHA provides resources, advocacy, and programs for people to help prevent mental illnesses and problems, and also aid in the recovery so that everybody can flourish and thrive. Ride Don't Hide is CMHA's annual fundraiser that funds all of their local programming, and this year it's virtual. So today I'm going to share some tips with you about how to prepare for a really long bike ride. So my 4 different categories I'm going to talk about is gear, refueling, planning your route, and emergency measures. So the first one is gear. You want to make sure that you have the proper tire on. That means good shoes that you can wear all day, clothes that aren't going to rub or ride up, maybe layers if it's cold outside and as it gets warmer you can take those off, or extra clothes in case you get dirty and you want a fresh set. Gear also pertains to your helmet. Make sure you have a really great fitting helmet, and your bike. I got a gel seat on my bike. You want to make sure that your bike is tuned up and oiled up, ready to go, so you have as least problems as possible on the day of the ride. Gear also means sunscreen. Okay, make sure you are reapplying that every 2 hours. Also maybe sunglasses, gloves if you want to ride with gloves so your hands don't hurt. All those types of things you want to pack and plan in advance. Number 2 is refueling. So refueling also includes hydration, and it doesn't matter how fit you are or how long you've been training for a long bike ride, you can't go for more than 2 hours without replenishing those fluids and carbs and electrolytes lost. So you need to make sure that you're paying attention to that. You want to eat and drink at least every half hour, just little bits at a time, and you want food that's going to be easily digested. So think like a banana, applesauce, a fig bar, granola bar, protein bar, whatever is easiest on your stomach. You want to aim for about 30 to 60 grams of carbs an hour, so you can look on the back of the food for the nutrition labels and figure out what that is for you. So third thing is planning your route. So plan out your route beforehand. It's always better to have a plan. It's nice to just be able to bike wherever you're going and wherever, the wind takes you. But if you're going for a long time, you need to have a plan in case anything goes wrong and to just be prepared. So even drive the route if you've never been before, if that's an option, and make sure that you're telling someone where you're going and checking in with them along the way. And also it's always great to go with a buddy. That's why I'm going with my sister. Last thing is emergency measures. You never want to have to use these things, but for any long run, hike, or bike, you want to have these things in your backpack just in case. So a little mini first aid kit is always a great idea. A bike repair kit for, maybe a couple extra tires, an extra pedal if you break them, and know how to use them, whether you practice beforehand, watch a YouTube video, have the instructions with you just so you're prepared for that. And also have a person on standby, on call, that can come and get you if you do get injured, your bike breaks down, or you just can't continue anymore. So those are my 4 top categories to think about and prepare for a long bike ride. We have our gear, our refueling, planning your route, and emergency measures and preparedness. So one last tip I want to add is when you're going on a long bike ride, don't jump out of the gate super fast. You want to go at a casual pace because you're going to be going for a long time. If your body and you are physically able to do a long bike ride, enjoy the scenery around you, enjoy the experience, and be thankful to your body and your mind for all it's doing for you and all that it can do for you. So if you are able to donate to this great cause to help mental health, please consider doing so. Our goal for Manitoba is $70,000, and if 20,000 Manitobans just donated $10 each, we would vastly surpass our goal. So stay safe on the trails and the roads. Happy Spirit Week, and Ride Don't Hide 2020. Thanks, guys.